Hi guys, how are you doing today? Oh, I'm stuttering. Sorry. Water. Hi, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining me in the next episode of my English class. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay, in this class, subscribers, thank you. Thank you for bringing me to 1,000 subscribers. Now we're above 1,000 subscribers. So I appreciate you for that. If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't happen. Hey, right? So, simple preposition. We talked about simple preposition in our previous class, and we're going to be talking about some more about simple prepositions, right? Simple preposition. Let's get into it. All right, I had sort of summarized these notes. I've given you these characteristics of preposition before, but I still put it on this board because some persons seem not to have or seems not to grasp what I was trying to say. So here it is in a more simpler form. I try to make my work simple can so you can relate, so you can grasp it, all right? So many preposition tells us when and where something is going to happen. Many prepositions tells us when and where something is going to happen. That's one point. Second point, most preposition has several definitions. Most preposition has several definitions, changing the meaning quite a bit in a different text. Changing the meaning quite a bit in different texts. Alright? So most preposition, not all, but most has several definition. When it says several definition, it means several meanings, right? It has several meanings, and you will see how I put these meanings in the examples. Changing the meaning quite a bit in different texts. So in each text, one word can mean something else, right? So one word, say example, under can mean under the chair, and under can mean somebody's having a terrible headache. I'm under stress, all right? So that same word under can be used in more than one ways. That's what it is trying to say. All right, number 3 point. Preposition indicates relationship between other words in a text. It indicates relationship. Preposition indicates relationship in a text, all right? So preposition indicate relationship between other words, all right? Between other words. So I'm going for a walk. So in between walk and going is for, so I'm going for a walk, right? So preposition indicate relationships between other words in a text. There's the next point for preposition. Preposition can be, it's not an grammatical error to end a sentence with a preposition. It's not a grammatical error to end a sentence with a preposition, all right? It's not a grammatical error to end a sentence with a preposition. I don't have it here, but I have it in my head. All right, so take a note of these three characteristics about preposition, and that will help you to identify and to use them. Alright, so here are some preposition I have for you. These are the simple preposition. They're not combined or anything like that. For, off, over, and under. One for, off, over, and under. And I put plus, like, beneath, after, and as, right? Like, beneath, after, and has. I feel like I'm going too fast. So for is one preposition, off is one preposition, over and under is one preposition. So we have four different prepositions here, right? But in addition to that, we have like, beneath, after, and has. Alright? So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 prepositions we have here. My board is small, so we only can go so far with the examples. Alright, so here are some examples I've written out for you so to drive home the point to you. Number 1, I'm going for a walk now. I am going for a walk now. So in between going and a walk you have for, right? So for is one of the preposition, but versus this other sentence, right? So in between this one and this sentence. So here's how you're going to use for, the word for, in a next sentence. This building is for fashion. This building is for fashion. So in this situation it's going towards a noun because it's going towards fashion, but in this one you're going for a walk, so you're going to be doing something, so you're going towards a what? A verb. So I am going for a walk now versus this building is for fashion. So as the text as the sentence or the characteristic states, most preposition has several definitions, changing the meaning quite a bit in different texts. Changing the meaning quite a bit in different texts. Alright? So you see it changes right here. For a walk versus for fashion. The building is for fashion. Number 2, take your hands off me. Take your hands off me. Alright? But how you can use off again? In what way you can use the word off again? You're way off line. Alright, so you might be traveling someplace and you miss the direction and you ask somebody for the direction. The person says to you, you're way off line. Or you could be disrespectful to someone and they say you're out of line, or they would say you're off line, you're way off line. Alright, so you see how off can be used in these two different sentences and give you a different meaning. So take your hands off me is one way, and then you're way off line. Alright, so you're out of place. You might be disrespectful, you're out of place, or you've lost your direction. So these two words off, number 2, can be used in these different ways. Number 3, Tom went over his friend's house versus the meeting is over. Tom went over his friend's house. So he has changed his location. And then the next one, it says the meeting is over. When you say the meeting is over, what you're saying, the meeting is finished. It is complete. It's annulled. It is done with for the day. Alright? So Tom went over his friend's house. So Tom get up and he went over the fence or hove through the gate to his friend's house. And the meeting is over. Right? So you see the different way you can use that one word. Look at this one, number 4. Sand is all over the floor. When you say sand is all over the floor, what you're saying? Sand is covering the entire floor. Right? Sand is covering the entire floor or the entire table. Alright? So, where is it? Sand is all over the floor. So, this same word over here, we see we could use it in 3 different sentences and you get 3 different meanings. 3 different sentences and 3 different meanings. So, Tom went over his friend's house. The meeting is over, meaning it is finished. Sand is all over the floor. Sand is spread out all over the floor. Alright, so Tom went over his house. He changed his location. He went to somebody's house. Alright. This point here, under and below means someone is or something is at a lower level. I don't know if I can get it here. Under and below means someone or something is at a lower level. Under and below means something or someone is at a lower level. Example, your boss. You are lower than your boss, so you're under the level of your boss, right? So a lower level. Example, the shoes is under the table. The shoes is under the table. So this is what this sentence example is. The shoes are under the table. Sorry. The shoes are under the table. Milk River flows under the bridge. Milk River flows under the bridge. All right? So you see how you use that one word under, this one word under, in two different ways. All right? Here are some points that I've written out for you. Underneath, under, beneath, and below means the same thing, right? Underneath, under, beneath, and below means the same thing. So if you should encounter under, underneath, under, beneath, and below in a text, it is saying the same thing, which means lower level, right? At a lower level or a lower point. All right? So this is it for this class. I hope this class has drive home the meaning and understanding of preposition to you in a better way. All right? I tried my best to simplify it as much as I possibly could. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. I am Constance. Thank you for subscribing. I hope this class has been beneficial to you. I hope you will join me in my next class. Looking forward to seeing you. Looking forward to hearing your comments. Looking forward for you subscribing and sharing. Until my next class, bye-bye.